Welcome guys, welcome to my channel Adhyan with Flow. Let's start with parts of flower. Okay, each flower normally has 4 flower holes. Calyx, sepal part, I'm writing here. Corolla, it's a petal part. Androecium is the male reproductive organ and gynoecium is the female. Wait, this is the female reproductive organ. Let's start with calyx. Calyx what? This is the sepal part, outer greeny part, greenish part. We know now this is the flower. Wait, this is gynoecium. Alright, and what is this? This is the anther, male reproductive organ. And this is what? Petal. Yes or not? Petal. And now there is a greenish part. Now you will betterly understand. Now this part is, we call it as a sepal. It may be 2 in number, it may be more than 2 in number. Okay, this is not a fix that they are present in 2 in number, they are multiple in number. They may be vary from flower to flower. Guys, this is the outermost part. Outermost part. When flower is not originate na, then they covered like a bird. In this bird, the flower is present. Okay, this is the outermost layer. We call it as what? Calyx. This is a greeny leafy part. The calyx may be gamosepals or polysepals. If all sepals attach, we call it as a gamosepals. And if they are free, then what you say? Polysepals. Clear? Inside corolla, guys, corolla is this part, this petal. They are always colorful part of the flower, bright. They attract what? They have some feature for attraction. First of all their color, so they can easily attract who? Pollens, absorber. We call it as an insect. Guys, nectar, what they do? They promote what? Pollination. Means indirectly these petal what they do? They attract insect. So insect suck nectar from flower. After sucking the nectar, what they produce? Honey. Insect, it means they are bees. Some insects promote what? Pollination. What is the pollination? Guys, transfer of pollen grains, one flower to another flower. When they sit here na, if insect, they are here, assume na guys, you can assume. If insects come here, then these pollen grain are so tiny, so sticky, and they attach with the insects. It may be their legs, it may be their body part, it may be their mouth part. Now this insect move to the another flower. This insect will move to the another flower with the same species. Then what happen? This insect reach towards this part and they release what? They release here pollen grain. Now it's done, and now this pollen grain arise their pollen tube and they fertilize egg. So this is the pollination part. They may be brighter, they may be more and more colorful. Clear? And now guys, they are gamopetals. In the case of calyx, like gamosepals, we call it as a sepals. Now I am writing here, we call it as a sepals. As well as corolla, we call it as a petal. If petals are united, we call it as a gamopetals. If sepals are united, we call it as a gamosepals. Now petals are free. then we can call it as a what? Polypetals. If guys sepals are free, then what we call it as a polysepalous. Clear or not? There is two terms, gamosepals and petals. Both meaning is same. What? United. Now poly, it may be petals, it may be sepals. Both meaning is what? Free. Now guys, the shape and color of corolla vary greatly in plants. They may be different in plants to plants. Rose petals is red in color, jasmine petals different in color, mogra leaves different in color. Every corolla means petal part, pankhudi, they are vary plants to plants. Now guys, arrangement. Now what is the arrangement of sepals or petals? Sepals or petal. First is velvet. Yes, this arrangement. Which kind of plant show this arrangement? Calotropis. We can also say it as a arc. This is a desert plant. We can say is a xerophytic. Clear or not? Guys, look at here their arrangement. They don't touch one to another. They don't overlap. Only they are near. But they don't overlap each other. Sepals and petals arrangement. Look at here. They just touch at the margin. That's it. At the margin point. But they don't overlap. No, they don't overlap each other. This arrangement shown by calotropis means arc. We call it as a velvet. Sepals and petals in a roll just touch one another at a margin point without overlapping. Example is calotropis and the orientation of this velvet. Now next is twisted. Look at here. They overlap each other. Look at here. They overlap. One stand is out. I'm writing here. Out, in. One stand. If one petal, one sepal is outside, then they goes inside. One outside, and this ending is inside. Outside, and their ending is inside. Now clear? This is starting is outside and ending is inside. Their starting is outside and ending is inside. Outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside. This arrangement is what? Twisted. This arrangement is twisted. Yes or not? And example is what? And example is China rose, ladyfinger rose, cotton rose. If you have these kind of plants, then you can easily visualize. If you have arc in your surrounding, if you live in some desert area, you can easily identify this arrangement. Easily guys, easily. Okay, you can experiment, you can dissect them. Okay, you can check their arrangement. Now next is what? Imbricate. Guys, look at here. There is one part is totally inside and one part is totally outside, and other parts is outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside. Means they show what? They little bit showing twisted form. This petal and this petal, this sepal and this sepal, they show what? Twisted form, but they are imbricated inside, and this is totally outside. I'm erasing again. Look at here. This is totally inside, this is totally outside, and they show outside, inside, inside, outside, inside, outside. They show some twisted arrangement. These three leaves show twisted arrangement, and this leaf show what? Imbricated form. This leaf is totally inside and this leaf is totally outside. Which kind of plants show? Cassia and gulmohar. You can check in gulmohar. Now guys, this is important. P. This form is what? Waxillary. Their arrangement is different. One leaf, one part, one sepal, one petal is large, totally outside, and another petals, another sepal, another petals is arranged with, look at here, inside, and another petals is arranged again inside. Now this is the waxillary. This is the waxillary. Look at here, in pea plant, bees plant, there are 5 petals. The largest overlap the 2 lateral plates, which in turn overlap to smallest anterior petals. This type of aestivation is known as a waxillary and papillonaceous. Papillonaceous, both we can say. So this is important. Yes guys, this is important for exam because this is different. They are normal, but this is a different, and this is little bit different. And now we complete the type of aestivation. Means corolla arrangement, means petal arrangement, colorful part arrangement, how they arrange, how petals are arranged. Velvet form in calotropis, twisted form in China rose. Guys, next is imbricated, in present in gulmohar, and this is best example is pea. Now aestivation is complete. Aestivation is complete. Arrangement of, orientation of petals. This is clear. This is clear or not? Okay guys, now in our next video we will discuss about what, little bit part of what, androecium and gynoecium in detail. Clear guys? Their arrangement is types of placentation, arrangement of seeds. Yes guys, arrangement of seeds. Now we will discuss in our next video. So take care guys, and keep smiling, and thank you for watching my video. Thanks for supporting me, and keep revising. Thank you, thanks a lot, and please share and subscribe my channel Adhyan with Flow. Thank you so much.